Welcome to my online batch, Cultivating a Growth Mindset Through My Learning Journey. Part one of Activity 1. The brain is a complex organ that controls thoughts, memories, emotion, touch, motor skills, vision, breathing, temperature, hunger, and everything processed that regulates our body. Together, the brain and the spinal cord that extends from it make up the central nervous system, or the CNS. Fun facts about the brain. Dreams are believed to be a combination of imagination, psychological factors, neurological factors. They prove that the brain is working even when you are asleep. Another fact is that eyewitnesses' accounts of criminal suspects is usually only about 50% accurate because it is difficult for the brain to remember the detail of someone you're not familiar with. Traumatic events can also affect the brain's ability to remember detail. The third fact can be headaches are caused by chemical reactions in the brain combined with the muscle and the nerves of your neck and your head. Part 2, Activity 1. The following are pictures of my final product of my model brain. I use matchsticks, poles, wire, eggs, sketching, and color paper in order to create the following model. Part 3 of Activity 1, the 3 aspects. Number 1. One interesting fact I encountered while making this brain is that no matter the amount of items I would see on a specific day, if they are not important to me or processed by me, it will not be remembered. For example, if I were to walk past 10 robots on a specific day, I will not be able to remember them as they were not important to me at that moment. Therefore, they will not be processed by my brain. Number 2, the brainstem is the oldest and innermost region of the brain. It's designed to control the most basic function of life, including breathing, attention, and motor responses. Number 3, the cerebellum, which is literally a little brain, which consists of 2 wrinkled oval behind the brain stem. It functions to coordinate the voluntary movement. People who have damage to the cerebellum have difficulty walking, keeping their balance, and holding their hands steady. Again, one aspect to train the brain is to play with puzzles, which is a great way for your brain to get trained. Research has shown that doing puzzles recruits multiple cognitive ability and is a protective factor for cognitive aging. In other words, when putting together the puzzles, you have to look at different pieces and figure out where they fit within the large picture. This can be a great way to challenge and exercise your brain. Questions related to my brain which I have encountered while creating my brain was: number 1, when is the brain fully developed? As each person has their own way of development which takes place in their bodies. Number 2, I came to realize that so much about the brain that it led me to question how much the brain actually needs per day for it to function properly.